Before we dive into creating your page, let's do a quick rundown of all the sections of the content loading dock, what their purpose is, and how they will be seen on the live site. You will see the content tree on the left side of the screen and the content loading dock on the right. Left-click on the little plus next to the home icon. Now you will see a list of all the subsections of the site. Find your section and then left-click the plus next to its icon. Before we actually create the content, let's go in and take a look at what each section is for. At the top of the content loading dock, you will see Notes. This field is for inter-office communication and updates. You can use this section to leave notes for people about the progression of the page build or reminders to yourself. Anything put into this field will not show up on the live site, so you may use it however you like. Right below the Notes section, you will see a section titled Titles. There are several titles to concern yourself with here, but first and foremost, you need to enter a proper page title. When you initially create a page, you will use dashes between words for search engine optimization purposes. For the time being, let's use a pre-existing page so you can see what we're talking about. Sitecore auto-feeds the page title created for the content tree into the page title section of the content loading dock, dashes included. Let's be honest, that just looks silly when it's on a web page. You want to take those dashes out. You also want your page title to reflect concisely what the page is about. This will be the first heading, or the H1 of your page, and it will be the dominant title in your layout. By keeping the page title simple and concise, your message is clearer, and it will provide better search results for people seeking your content. If someone Googles puppy faces and that's your page title, you will get more traffic to your site. Now let's move down to the next section, Navigation Title. This allows you to create a title for your page that will look appropriate and aesthetically pleasing on the left-hand side of the navigation bar on the live site. Keep the title short so that it doesn't cause problems with the site layout and cause wraparound text. So, adorable puppy mugs will be fine, but putting an excessive amount of text will cause layout issues. Be concise. Now we can move on to the awesome bar title. As awesome as this part may sound, it shouldn't be overused. This is primarily for marketing purposes. It is used for any taglines or clever marketing verbiage. Now for something very important, the metadata title. Metadata titles are what users are presented with when naturally searching for your site. When creating metadata titles, use common sense to put in key terms that are related to your site content and may be used for general Googlers to find you. For your actual build, keep in mind the metadata titles Macomb School of Business and the University of Texas will automatically be attached to your page, so there's no need to enter them again. Think of more specific terms like MBA Texas Evening that will lead people directly to your specific page content. Take a look at the top of your web browser where you can see your metadata titles. The metadata description is the information that shows up beneath your page title in a search engine. Metadata description is very important, and you should take some time trying to create a brief but very detailed description of what your page content is. Metadata descriptions are key in enhancing your page's online presence. Due to space constraints, it is best to keep the metadata description between 140 and 200 characters to avoid truncation. If you need further tips on creating a quality metadata description, please check out the video on SEO content. Let's move down the list and talk about the content section of the content loading dock. See you in the next video!